Mic check one, mic check two. It's only about the new thing.
By the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Canes will put total leather and we'll get started. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The offense somehow fell on it and they'll retain possession. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field and they'll have their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give out of the gun. And the Canes will move the sticks with the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami!
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking to throw, it's Perkins. He's got it in the end zone for the 2-point conversion and an 8-0 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target?
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well, and I'd love to see that here.
Looking for a huge play. And he's got it inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Canes. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. First down here for the offense. Defense in press coverage. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going up top. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 3 in the end zone.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Slams it ahead. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team out there getting set. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Hey, that's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays. And when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Miami.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Looking to throw, it's Perkins. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Going downfield for the big play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee!
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that MiAMi offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Canes will hustle to the line. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. The give on 4th down. At the 45, on its way. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive takeaway.
Huge takeaway, and think about it. You're trying as hard as you can to get him down, stop him on this 4th down, get the ball back. He gets the first down. It's a little bit demoralizing, but because you're running to the football, you get a hand on it, you get...
He's got it at the 20. Touchdown ball! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Sampson. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. Looking downfield, it's Perkins. Working on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Coming after, he hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. Handoff from the gun. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep. Snags it. Touchdown, Canes. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
This offense has a second down play. Using the quick game. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Vols with the 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out of it.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Allison. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. He got it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Virginia notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Charlottesville is worth its weight in gold to the Cavaliers. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
These DBs better stay ready because even though they're trailing by a lot in this game, the opponent's not trying to run the ball and bleed the clock. They are still taking shots, so you're going to have to continue to try to make plays back there deep.
And the Canes want to crank the tempo. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes! How about this? These guys are going for 2. They'll try to slam it in. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Dude, that is the perfect scenario, the dream situation. I always saw myself scoring a defensive touchdown, but to get tackled on the 1, man, what a great play. Just stick that ball out. Get in the end zone. Come on.
Dropping back, it's Perkins. Looking to buy time. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Vols will punt it away on fourth down. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Returners only get so many chances in a game. You really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of times you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't.
Oh, it's a fumble. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
It's never easy on defense being in a sudden change situation like this. On the very first snap, they take a shot. You're backed up almost in your red zone. Great.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Offense set on first down. Quarterback checking off. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Canes!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
The give, knocked off his feet.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there, they didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Tennessee, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive.
And they got him for the sack. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's looking to pass. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Volunteers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Sampson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The Canes moving quickly to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. They'll try it on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Offense in the hurry up. Looking to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the beatdown has ensued. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He wants to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Catch in the middle, it's Wilkins. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Give to the running back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly. He's gonna pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Here comes the offense on second down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami! And the route is on. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it.
Returner is tackled down at the 15. And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Volunteers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
Coming out with it, it's Sampson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, on offense, you have got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. Touchdown, Canes! And the pummeling has started. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to run it in, and they're able to make the tackle.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Volunteers Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll try the run. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires one high and deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the stomping has commenced.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
Barrels ahead. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. We've reached the end of the quarter, and MiAMi is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, MiAMi. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're going to run it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what?
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He
snatches it on the run. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Going up top on first down. He's got it. Got a lot of running room. And he ran crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Canes! And the punishment has been extended. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. He's looking to throw.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He makes the catch.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
And here comes that MiAMi offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience of this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the beatdown has ensued. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. The Canes headed quickly to the line. On second down, just keeps firing. He'll take the deep shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Canes have it in scoring position on. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Defense was a little anxious there, got caught offsides. The penalty will be declined and give him the touchdown. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Try to barge their way in. He goes airborne and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Nix. All kinds of running room. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes that MiAMi offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch down the right side. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, MiAMi! And the route is on. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in one game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to find his man on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He'll bring it back. It's Sampson.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. He's back to throw on 2nd down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.